Hello, my beautiful souls. Welcome to the weekly reading for Leo for the week of January 19th. This is a general reading, so just kind of keep that in mind, that not everything about this reading may resonate. Check your other placements. I hope this reading finds you well. I hope you all are doing wonderful and you have a wonderful week ahead. I hope last week was great for you as well. Well, we're going to go ahead and not waste any time and get into your reading. I'm going to get your oracle cards and then we'll get into your main tarot spread. Okay, you have Lady Spring. That's beautiful. I love that card. That card does represent new beginnings, giving birth, fresh renewal. If you think about it, in the winter or in the fall, the trees shed their leaves, and then they're dormant through the winter. Then in the spring, they start sprouting leaves again. They renew their leaves. And that seems to be kind of like the energy that I'm picking up for you, Leo. Some sense of renewal. That can also be a significant timing card as well. Something about this week is setting the stage for what's to come in the spring, along with interlude. Okay, so what the interlude is taking a break, taking a step back. It's a pause, an impause in your journey. So the kind of like I was saying about the stages, the seasons, okay? Kind of that pause, reflection brings about new growth. So I think that right now you may have been kind of at a pause stage, okay? Kind of like nothing seems to be happening or nothing seems to be going the way that you wanted to go, or you may be seeming like you are waiting and waiting and waiting. But I feel like that pause is going to come to an end and you're going to spring into some new energy. Okay, let's see what this week has. It feels like this week is going to be laying some kind of groundwork for something coming in the spring. Let's see what's going on. Okay. And that whatever this is, whatever the situation is, whatever the project is, maybe it's career, maybe it's education, whatever it is, you probably already know what I'm talking about. But it definitely feels like some kind of project or planning. One more shuffle. Yep. The cards are signaled. That's it. Okay. Overall energy, Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is an investigative card. It could be a spying card, but in your case, this is about your overall energy. Investigating something, researching something, mental acuity, being very focused on some new ideas potentially that could lead to that renewal, okay? Some kind of regenerative thought process. You might be feeling very much, it's like sharp-witted. There is a sense of clarity and a sense of truth. Speaking your truth this week about something that you have been wanting for a while. This is energy from past, it could be recent past or distant past, that is affecting this week right now. In most cases, this is more recent past, energy carrying over into this week. For some, I've noticed this with a few of the signs for this coming week, that it's been more distant. For you guys, it could be either or. But this is something that you've been wanting. Some kind of wish that you've been putting out there into the universe. You have put a lot of, blood, sweat, and tears, whatever, into something. You've put a lot of mental energy into something here. And that's, again, it's going along with that idea of something not feeling like it's dormant, something not happening, or you feel like it's not going to ever happen. I feel like springtime definitely is very important. Meanwhile, you're kind of in an interlude, in between, waiting on something. But there is some communication going on right now. Another page. Pages can be messages. They're the messengers of the tarot, but they are also representing a new path. They are representing a new direction. Not like the Fool card or even the Aces, but more of a change in direction. Okay? This is what you're not aware of. And I feel like something is about to change, something you're about to have a breakthrough, a new adventure, something exciting. So it feels like behind the scenes there is something exciting happening while you feel you're in interlude, but there's really action going on that you are unaware of. And it does feel very positive. Okay, what are your opportunities? Your opportunity of the Five of Pentacles. So I feel like the Leos that this is probably going to resonate with is dealing with financials. Okay, it could also be dealing with health. Sometimes this is the illness card, feeling ill, feeling sick, but being that this is in the position of opportunity, this is the positive side. This would be almost like reversing this card, reversing fortunes. So there's an opportunity to reverse some kind of fortune, something that you may have been lacking in, something that's been missing. Maybe you felt like that certain individuals abandoned you, left you out in the cold. You may have been, maybe you have not been feeling well, but there's some kind of breakthrough that's going to set the stage for this spring. It's working behind the scenes, okay? And if it's financial, again, recovering from some kind of financial loss here. However, you do have somebody trying to work against you. This is your obstacles and challenges this week. There's somebody being a little bit sneaky. Five of Swords. This is somebody, I feel, they're looking over their shoulder because somebody knew what they did. And they're still trying to cover it up and hide it. There's still some more shady shit that's still going on behind it with somebody in your circle this week. This can also be your own energy of shooting yourself in the foot. So I feel like you need to think things through this week and make sure you do not stay in that lack mentality. I don't have, I don't have, I don't have. And I say this very lovingly. We all get into the mentality of the poor me syndrome. So maybe you didn't deserve what is going on around you, but there's opportunity coming for you. But you got to make sure you stay in a positive mindset and not shoot yourself in the foot by telling the universe, I am lacking. Because when you put that energy out there, Leo, that is what you're going to get back. You say, I don't have, I'm broke, I'm this, I'm that. You're going to continue to get that because that's what the universe is hearing. So you kind of need to reverse engineer this. Even if you're sick in bed, you got the flu, whatever, stay positive. Because when you stay positive, that is what the universe is going to return back to you. Okay. And external influences this week. Money. Opportunity. Ace of Pentacles. There is news going to come in concerning finances of a new opportunity, being born, spring, giving birth. She represents like Empress type energy almost. The Lady Spring. She's giving birth to something fresh, something new. So you may have ideas rolling around in your head, even something new coming up that's going to help you out with other things. But it's going to present itself, or the beginning of it is going to be this week. I feel more fruition further out into the spring, but there's something being born this week. This week is laying the groundwork for what's coming in the months ahead. Okay, your advice, Two of Pentacles. The universe is telling you that you are going to have your ups and downs. That's typical. That's called life. That's every human being has their ups and their downs. And when we get down, sometimes we get down, Five of Pentacles, right? We get down, and, you know, I could sit here and say all day and preach all day about positive thinking. You know, even I know personally that's not always the easiest thing. But we have to meditate, clear our mind, ground ourselves, refocus. Even when we're down, we're going to go back up again. And this is also about being mindful of juggling too many things at one time. I feel that there is a need to focus. Okay? Eliminating distractions, I'm feeling this week. Getting down to business, because there's definitely an opportunity here knocking on your door. So you're going to have to get down to business and really focus this week. Okay. Key decision or any turning point, Two of Cups. Okay. This is involving emotional bonds, partnerships, and it could be business or it could be emotional. Some of you may hear from somebody that you haven't heard from in a while. So I feel like in your partnerships, who you are teaming up with, who you're adding to your team, it's going to be something you're going to be, could possibly be making a decision on. When I was coming up with this spread, it came to me, key decision or turning point. I'm like, how is that going to be relevant to a weekly spread unless it's something big? And my guides told me every day we make a decision. Even getting out of bed in the morning is a decision to get out of bed or stay in bed. So it really made sense. But this feels like what you do, who you interact with, there's going to be a decision around about that you're going to be making about that. And there's going to be so keep in mind, you're going to get some information coming through. Keep in mind about that Five of Swords when somebody contacts you. Okay. Potential outcome of the week, Judgment. So, by end of week, you are making a key decision. Going along with this. Now, like again, there's a sense of rejuvenation. The Judgment card is also about that. But this could be literally answering a call from somebody and wanting to partner up with you. Be mindful of the Five of Swords. Use your discernment. Use your intuition. But there is some positivity going on behind the scenes. There's something being born this week. And there's a renewed sense of hope here. And you are exiting this week on a positive note. That something that maybe you thought was done there's new life being breathed into something here. Let's take a look at under the deck. We have the Four of Cups. That's an apathy card. Knight of Swords. I'm feeling like this has to do with the Five of Swords. Five of Wands. And the World. Okay. There is definitely somebody, if you've been in conflict with anybody, Leo, somebody wants to end the conflict. There seems to be some kind of even negotiations going on this week. Behind the scenes, these two mirror each other. So it feels like that there's multiple people, maybe even you and somebody else going back and forth. They want to come to an agreement, come to a deal, and even if you're not in conflict with somebody, if it has to do with this Ace of Pentacles, that's an offering, okay? Ace of Swords, new idea, new direction, new way of thinking through because of a communication. But it feels like there's a little bit of drama around it. I can't lie. Somebody's going to come rushing in, giving you some kind of offer, some kind of cup that you may or may not want to take. Look at it closely. But what they're offering does involve ending something, ending a cycle. But I feel like, especially with that Nine of Cups here, Judgment, the Ace of Pentacles, and yes, even this and the opportunities of getting out of debt or feeling better if it's an illness, whatever your situation is, or if somebody ghosted you in some way, there seems to be a positive outcome to this. I think you're just going to have to fight for it, but this is the beginning. I think you're going to be communicating with somebody. Keep in mind that whoever this is trying to be on the down low. Don't shoot yourself in the foot. Be mindful of that. That for some of you, that is a shoot yourself in the foot card. In other words, you being your own challenge, your own obstacle, because there's something golden coming that you may be tempted to pass up thinking that you could get something better. Be mindful of that. Because for somebody, you might not get a better offer. That might be it. So I just want to bring that up. Anyhow, that's what I have for you for this week. I do thank you for tuning in. If this resonated, feel free to leave a comment below. I enjoy reading your comments. And on your way out, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe and that notification bell. Share this video for another Leo who may need to hear this, or if you know somebody that may be even a Leo rising or has a moon in Leo, whatever, that you feel that may need to hear this, share it. And it really does help my channel out a lot, and there's a free way for you to support me. I love you, and I will see you in the next one.